For all the chosen ones listening, there is an urgent and powerful message you need to hear right now. There are individuals out there who are panicking, terrified of what's to come. These people have chosen a path of darkness, opposing you, trying to sever your divine connections, frustrate your purpose, and blind you to your true potential and gifts. They have attempted to undermine your financial stability and compromise your health. Relentless in their efforts to bring you down, they have been working behind the scenes, weaving webs of deception and negativity, hoping to entangle you in their dark schemes. Many of you have felt these obstacles placed before you, as if invisible hands were constantly trying to pull you back. Yet, you have persevered, never succumbing to despair. You faced the challenge, aware of your divine protection, knowing you needed to remain vigilant and defend yourselves to prevent these low-vibration forces from destabilizing your mental and emotional well-being. You remain strong, refusing to feel helpless or powerless. No matter the trials you faced in times of adversity, you called upon your spiritual team, and they have been working tirelessly to ensure your divine protection. Your guardian angels, spirit guides, and ancestors have surrounded you with a shield of light, deflecting the negative energies directed at you. At this moment, there are individuals who are extremely frantic, struggling to reverse the spells and magic they cast against you, the chosen ones. They are desperately trying to figure out, especially with the full moon approaching, a time when energies are particularly potent and their actions are amplified. They are racing against time to undo their witchcraft because they are beginning to feel the consequences. The very energies they sought to manipulate are now returning to them with increasing force. Let me tell you, the boomerang effect is real. It's knocking them down like bowling pins, each one falling in succession under the weight of their own negative actions. They are witnessing their own downfall, terrified by the repercussions of their malevolent deeds. This recent ritual they performed against you, which they believe to be the strongest, has them deeply worried about the imminent karmic retaliation. They know they must act quickly to reverse what they've done and avoid the worst. What they did not understand is that their ritual was inadvertently cast upon themselves. You, radiating such a high vibrational energy, were entirely untouchable, immune to their negative forces. They mistakenly believed they had ensnared you emotionally, placing you in a state of confusion and vulnerability, ideally suited for their manipulative energies. They thought their obstacles had sufficiently dragged you down, preparing you to succumb to their designs. But they were wrong. The impact they intended for you has returned like a boomerang directly onto them. Now they find themselves scrambling for damage control, unsure how to protect themselves from the repercussions. The higher forces they conjured, their deities, demons, and so-called spirit guides, are unable to offer any solace or solution. Panic has set in among them as they realize that the grim reaper they summoned for you is now after them. They do not know who will be hit next, unaware that in their attempt to sacrifice you, they have actually sacrificed themselves. As they face their severe miscalculations, they are also coming to a profound realization about their true nature. They now clearly see how potent your spiritual force is and where it derives from. They recognize that you are indeed divine beings, steadfast and transformative, facing challenges with grace and maintaining optimism through adversity. Your resilience and continued progress, despite their efforts to harm you, have revealed your true character to them. They watch, perhaps obsessively, as you navigate life, not just surviving but thriving amidst the trials they cast in your path. Through your public responses or private affirmations shared via social media or personal statements, they have come to understand that you are fully aware of their deceit and malice. The revelations of their betrayal have not gone unnoticed by you. It's as if you are confronting them directly, armed with insights that could only be divinely inspired. Your heightened spiritual gifts have not only revealed their plans but increased your capacity to expose and denounce them. Now, they face the frightening realization that you possess the authority to invoke judgment upon them, an authority that has already manifested intangible repercussions for those aligned against you. This newfound recognition among your adversaries has instilled deep fear. Each invocation of judgment you make seems to seal their fate, toppling them one by one. Imagine these individuals, who once acted with such arrogance and malice, now finding themselves trapped in a web of their own creation. They are desperately trying to undo the damage they caused but find no escape from the consequences of their actions. Their attempts to reverse the spells and magic they cast are proving futile, as they realize that the energy they directed at you has returned to them with even greater force. The darkness they tried to impose on you has enveloped them instead, leaving them in a state of chaos and confusion. The full moon, a powerful time for manifestation and reflection, is quickly approaching. They are racing against time, trying to undo their witchcraft, but the universe is not easily swayed. The karmic scales are balancing, and the energy they emitted is returning to them in ways they never imagined. They are witnessing the collapse of their own plans, the disintegration of their schemes, and the crumbling of their power. The very forces they sought to manipulate are now turning against them, and there is no escape from the reckoning they face. As they confront the consequences of their actions, they are forced to face the reality of your spiritual strength. They see now that you are protected by a higher power, that your light cannot be overshadowed by their darkness. Your unwavering faith, resilience, and determination have not only protected you but also amplified your spiritual gifts. They are realizing that their attempts to harm you have only served to strengthen your resolve and elevate your vibration. Your journey has not been easy, but it has been transformative. Every challenge you faced, every obstacle you overcame, has forged a path to your true self. You have emerged stronger, wiser, and more connected to your divine purpose. Your adversaries, once confident in their ability to control and manipulate, now find themselves in awe of your strength and resilience. They see that you are not only surviving but thriving, rising above their attempts to bring you down. The panic among them is palpable. They are struggling to find solutions, but there are none. The higher forces they invoked are now beyond their control, and the karmic repercussions are inevitable. They are experiencing the full force of the boomerang effect as their negative energy returns to them with amplified intensity. The grim reaper they summoned for you is now a constant presence in their lives, a reminder of their own mortality and the consequences of their actions. In their desperation, they may seek forgiveness or redemption, but you, the chosen ones, know the truth. You understand that their actions were motivated by fear and darkness, and that their path is one they must walk alone. Your focus remains on your own journey, continuing to rise and shine your light. You are a beacon of hope and strength, inspiring others with your courage and determination. As they watch you navigate life, thriving in the face of adversity, they are forced to confront their own failures and the reality of their actions. They see that you are not only aware of their deceit but empowered by it. Your spiritual gifts have revealed their plans, and your divine protection has shielded you from their harm. Now, they understand that you possess the authority to invoke judgment, and that authority is backed by a higher power. The fear among your adversaries is growing. They are beginning to realize that every invocation of judgment you make is not just a declaration, but a powerful decree, sealing their fate and bringing the consequences of their actions. They are witnessing their own downfall, a direct result of their attempts to undermine you. Panic is setting in as they face the reality of their situation. They are haunted by the power you hold, a power that demands accountability and justice, leaving them to deal with the terrifying consequences of their actions. It is like a scene from a horror movie, as they constantly guess who will be the next to face their karma. This situation is of their own creation, now returning to them with a force they never imagined. They were not prepared for the strength of their own spells. They thought these dark intentions would break you, make you weak and passive, just another victim of life's harshness. What they failed to realize is that the very fire they sent to burn you, instead, fueled and strengthened you. This attack they thought would weaken you actually activated your deepest spiritual potentials. It awakened your DNA, connected you with your Akashic records, and reactivated your dormant spiritual gifts. They inadvertently became the catalysts for your awakening, not your downfall. The very spells and black magic they cast to control you have returned, empowering and reminding you of your profound spiritual strength. You have been reminded that you are spirits having a human experience. This has shown that if low-vibration entities could try to manipulate your life through spells and still impact you, then imagine how much more powerful you could be in harnessing energy to transform and master your existence. Now, fully awakened to your own power, you wield it with confidence and divine authority. Those who targeted you now see the true extent of your spiritual stature. They underestimated you, but now both you and they are fully aware of the spiritual authority you hold. This awakening is profound for both sides. You are ascending, and they are on the brink of their ruin. Everyone is now aware of the seismic shifts about to occur. As you ascend, they face the repercussions of their actions. This serves as a first-hand lesson for all involved, observing that no matter how many dark practitioners gather, whether witches, sorcerers, or wizards, their collective power pales in comparison to that of a divinely chosen individual. This ordeal underlines a crucial lesson for those engaging in negative energies and manipulative magic, thinking their low-level tricks that worked on others would work on you. They failed to realize who they were dealing with. They did not understand your history, your lineage, your past life experiences, your spiritual assignments, or the reach of your divine authority. They knew nothing of your spiritual heritage or the divine forces supporting you, yet arrogantly assumed you were as vulnerable as anyone else. This miscalculation exposes their folly, showing that you cannot be subjugated by those operating from hate, ego, or pride. No amount of conjured malice can overcome the spiritual authority granted to a chosen one by their divine lineage. This is a profound awakening not only for you but for all the adversaries who thought they could undermine a divinely protected soul. They truly believed they were untouchable, that their high standing in their spiritual circles gave them the power to meddle with anyone. But now they face the undeniable truth that their collective power is insignificant compared to the strength of divine protection. They are witnessing firsthand the futility of their efforts and the superiority of your spiritual shield. Their confidence has been shattered, their arrogance exposed, and their schemes dismantled by the very energy they sought to manipulate. As you stand firm in your truth, they are forced to acknowledge the magnitude of their misjudgment. Now they see that their dark arts are no match for the light you embody. The spiritual realms have noted their transgressions, and the repercussions are swift and relentless. The divine forces guarding you are unwavering, ensuring that justice is served and that the balance of energy is restored. In this profound moment of realization, they are stripped of their illusions of grandeur. The layers of deception they wrap themselves in are disintegrating, revealing the harsh reality of their powerlessness in the face of divine will. They are learning a hard lesson that true power does not come from manipulation or fear, but from purity, integrity, and alignment with the greater good. As they deal with the unfolding consequences, you continue to rise. Your journey of empowerment is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the limitless potential of a soul in harmony with its divine purpose. Every challenge you faced was a stepping stone, leading you to greater heights of awareness and spiritual mastery. Your adversaries, once so sure of their dominance, now stand in awe of your ascent. Your experience serves as a cautionary tale for all who walk the path of darkness. It is a reminder that the universe is always watching and that every action, whether good or bad, has a corresponding reaction. The scales of karma are always in motion, ensuring that justice is meted out in due time. Now, as you stand in your full power, the world around you can see the transformation that has taken place. You have emerged from the shadows of adversity, not as victims, but as victorious warriors of light. Your story is one of resilience, courage, and the indomitable spirit of a chosen one. You are a beacon of hope for others, showing them that no matter how dark the night, dawn always comes, bringing with it the promise of a new day. As you continue on this path, remember that your journey is far from over. The lessons you have learned and the strength you have gained are just the beginning. There will be new challenges to face and new heights to reach, but you are more than ready, armed with the wisdom of your experiences and the unwavering support of the divine. You will continue to shine, lighting the way for others and spreading light even in the darkest corners of the world. Your adversaries, now humbled and repentant, have their own path to walk. They must deal with their actions and seek their own redemption. Their journey is their own, separate from yours but intertwined in the grand tapestry of life. As they face their karma, they have the opportunity to learn, grow, and change, and perhaps, in time, they too will find their way back to the light. But for now, you stand firm, a testament to the power of divine protection and the resilience of the human spirit. Your story is a beacon, a guide for others who may be walking a similar path. You are a living reminder that no matter how great the darkness, the light within us is always greater. But now, they are in panic, struggling to undo the chaos they caused. They are stressed, losing sleep, and drowning in anxiety, unsure of how to reverse the curses they cast. Their own folly has turned against them, bringing them mental torment, loss, and illness. These individuals, once esteemed as high priests or priestesses within their communities, deceived others into believing in their power. Those who were deceived joined forces, thinking they could collectively bring you down, but instead, their collaborative efforts only solidified their downfall. In this reality, their collective attacks, meant to weaken you, have reinforced the impenetrable armor that surrounds you, a protection bulletproof, spell-proof, and immune to the evil eye. Unbeknownst to them, their actions accelerated your transformation into the divine entity you were destined to become. The curses and spells they cast did not curse you but propelled you forward. Now, they find themselves crumbling, overwhelmed by the imminent fate they feel looming over them. Their dreams haunt them with warnings of impending judgment, leaving them in a state of constant paranoia. They look over their shoulders, fearful of what may come next. This is a critical lesson for them and for anyone else who might think of challenging you. They must heed the warnings, as the old saying goes, about sitting quietly at home when storms approach. It is a time of reckoning, a period of divine judgment where celestial forces are actively at work. Despite multiple warnings after each curse cast, they chose to persist in their malevolence. The universe and your spiritual protectors gave them some leeway, a chance to see the error of their ways and correct their course. They had every opportunity to retreat, assess the damage they were causing, and seek redemption, but they chose to continue. Every spell and attack was meticulously noted by the divine watchers. Your guardians ensured that each negative intention directed at you only strengthened your spirit. So let them know, as they continue recklessly on their path, that every action is recorded, every decision noted. They are not operating in obscurity, every move is seen, and the consequences of their actions are now rapidly catching up with them. They played foolish games and are now reaping the results: panic, fear, and inevitable downfall. It is their time to face the forces they foolishly challenged. Just like that, they threw their stones and thought they could hide their hands, but everything they did was meticulously recorded. The day of judgment is not just coming, it is here, unfolding right before our eyes in the tangible world. Everything that happened has been captured, ensuring that when you, the chosen ones, invoke judgment, you are precisely informed about what and who you are dealing with. You may not know all the names, but the universe has provided you with the energy of those who opposed you. Many of you have received divine messages so potent that they included faces and names, painting a clear picture of the adversaries. These revelations should not be underestimated. They are the universe's way of arming you with the knowledge you need to stand firm in your power. The divine messages you receive are a testament to the support and guidance you have from the higher realms. They highlight the importance of your journey and the significance of your mission. Your adversaries, once hidden in the shadows, are now brought to light, their deceit and malice exposed for all to see. They have nowhere to hide, no way to escape the consequences of their actions. This period of reckoning is a transformative time for you as well. It is a reminder of your resilience, your strength, and your divine purpose. You have faced immense challenges and yet emerged stronger, more powerful, and more aligned with your true self. The trials you faced have shaped you into a beacon of light, a symbol of hope and perseverance. Your story is one of triumph over adversity, a testament to the indomitable spirit of a chosen one. As you continue to rise, remember that your journey is a source of inspiration for others. Your strength and resilience show others that it is possible to overcome even the greatest challenges. You are a living testament to the power of faith, the importance of integrity, and the strength of the human spirit. Your light shines brightly, guiding others on their own paths of self-discovery and empowerment. Your adversaries, on the other hand, are now facing the full weight of their actions. They are coming to terms with the reality that their attempts to harm you have only brought harm to themselves. The divine forces at play are ensuring that justice is served, that balance is restored, and that the truth is revealed. They are learning the hard way that the universe does not tolerate injustice and that those who seek to harm others will ultimately face their own downfall. In this time of reckoning, hold your head high. Know that you are protected, guided, and loved by the divine. Trust in your journey and continue to walk your path with courage and conviction. The universe has great plans for you, and your story is far from over. With each step you take, you are moving closer to your destiny, to the fulfillment of your divine purpose. The lessons you have learned and the strength you have gained are your greatest assets. They are the tools you will use to navigate the challenges ahead, to continue to grow and evolve, and to make a positive impact on the world. Your journey is a powerful reminder that no matter how dark the night, dawn always comes, bringing with it a new day full of infinite possibilities. As you stand on the brink of this new chapter, embrace the journey with an open heart and an unwavering spirit. Know that you are not alone, that you are supported by a multitude of divine beings who guide you every step of the way. Your light is a beacon, your story a guide, and your journey an inspiration. Continue to shine brightly, for the world needs your light now more than ever. For those who sought to impede your path, a massive shift is happening now, a profound transformation sweeping the spiritual landscape. A cycle is ending, and those who abuse their spiritual gifts are witnessing everything they once valued being stripped away. They have lost their spiritual authority, their health, financial stability, and even their personal relationships are crumbling. Everything they valued is being revoked because they chose to target the chosen ones, corrupting their gifts and abusing their power. These individuals could have used their abilities to dismantle corrupt systems and contribute positively to humanity. Instead, they chose to use their powers against the divine, perverting and squandering their potential. Now, they face the consequences, as all their supposed gifts are being taken away. Balance must be restored, and unfortunately for them, but fortunately for the grand scheme of things, there is nothing they can do to reverse the curses they cast. No amount of seeking, hiring, or praying will remove the curses they unleashed, because these curses are theirs to bear. They must live through the repercussions of their actions, embodying the very curses they intended for others. In their futile attempts to stop the boomerang of negative energy they set in motion, they fail to understand that energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed or transferred. Now, that energy is returning to them, amplified and undeniable. Your spiritual team no longer needs to use these low-vibration beings as catalysts for your awakening. Their role in your journey is over. You, fully awakened, have had your spiritual gifts amplified, and there is no going back. You are now fully aware, fully alive, and fully attuned to the immense power and authority you hold. The tables have turned, and the lesson is clear: those who operate from a place of malice and deceit will eventually face their own spiritual ruin, orchestrated by their own hands. Now that the dust has settled, your spiritual team has a crystal clear understanding of your position. You fully comprehend who you are. You have claimed your mission and divine authority, understanding your pivotal role here. The detractors who once seemed to block your path have become irrelevant. They no longer serve any purpose in your spiritual evolution. Now, they must face the consequences of their actions alone. So, prepare for a new beginning, for you have triumphed over the trials you faced. Wonderful things are on the horizon for you, chosen ones. You are being rewarded and recognized for your perseverance, for maintaining a stance of gratitude and integrity despite the turmoil around you. Now, you simply step back and observe as your spiritual team takes control to deal with your adversaries. This is the message I have for you today. I love you all. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. I look forward to connecting with you again soon.